Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, student. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Muharani, and I'm English Education Department for C student. And my number register is 2318093. Thank you for coming today. Before I start my presentation, I would like to read the essence of the first is to tell us to become educator who have knowledge flattering for good avoiding badness. In fact, they are classified as lucky people both in the world and the hereafter. This is reflected in one of the verse of Al-Quran in Surah Ali Imran verse 104. Specifically, the term teacher is defined as a teacher and professional educator in formal education institution with certain qualification and the main task of educating, teaching, guiding, directing, training, evaluating, and evaluating students both at primary and second level. So today I would like to discuss about teacher and I will cover it into 4 points. Okay, and for audience information question section will be at the end of this presentation. Let's start with the first point about how to be a good teacher. One, a good teacher is an assertive teacher. Your student can have problems, bad days, stress, or even depression as well. So you can become like a parent to them. Support your student, ask about what happened to him, push him to do better. If you see that your student is depressed, maybe it would be better to meet with him after classes and find out what exactly is going on. Two, be their friend, but don't go too far. Students just don't like when their teacher starts behaving like a student himself. Stay professional, help students with schoolwork, listen to them, talk about their life, but remember who you are. 3. Make your lesson relevant to their life. If you want your student to remember your lesson, just try to connect the information you provide with some moments of your student life. 4. Your time should be used wisely. Remember who you are and where you are. More uh, 5. More explanation. If you consider yourself a cool teacher who explain everything in a way that even the stupidest person would understand you, don't be lazy to explain it to your students several times. And what is even more important, try to do them in different manners. 6. Teach in a variety of ways. Don't be lazy to use as many different material for your lesson as possible. 7. Be firm. It doesn't mean you should be a dictator, but students don't like teachers who are too soft and mild. 8. A good teacher as always has objective. When you start a lesson, make your student understand clearly what they will learn today. 9. Be a good example for your student. One student has 10. Believe in them. Don't ignore your student if you see he's not interested in your subject or he doesn't understand anything. Now I would like to move on to the second point, how to take student attention. One, change the level and tone of your voice. When just changing the level and tone of your voice, lowering it or raising it will signal to the student it's time to pay attention. To use a visual related to the instruction. 3. Make a startling statement or give a quote. 4. Write a pop quiz question on the board. Or write a basic comprehension question related to the reading on the board. 5. Relevant tasks. Know your student and related content to them and relate the content to the course objective. 6. Teach at appropriate level of difficulty. Material too hard or too difficult can result in student inattention. Check for understanding or boredom at the beginning. 7. Use choral change of material. Better for a lower level student, having student chant together key phrase or sentence from the material get them focused on the material. 8. Make presentation clear. Use a clear chant and visual hot student attention, make the content clear. 9. Involve student in lecture. Keep them involved in the content and practicing the material. 10. Use humor. Use of humor related to the content is another attention gather. 11. Establish the routine, task, and time limit. If students are to work in group, for example, they should know which group they belong in, what they will be doing, and for how long. 12. Plan carefully and fully. Make the plan apparent to student. Student will lose focus if the object and plan for the lesson are not clear to them. 13. Divide tasks into manageable sub-skill. 14. Establish clear role. Everyone within the group should have a task. Now, I would like to move on to the third point, how to share knowledge with clear, brief, and interesting. 1. The material that we will deliver is in accordance with our abilities, then the knowledge that we learn in educational institution. 2. Share the material outline coupled with concrete example. 3. The material is made into a different PowerPoint presentation that are usual so that it draws student attention to the uniqueness of the material. Then, not much ado in delivering material. Try to get feedback from students so that we know whether the material we convey well. Some of vocabulary in the material is made into slang so that it attracts student attention. I'll move on to my last point, which is tip on answering a student question. 1. Be patient. 2. Move from closed to open-ended question, starting with simple yes or no question or question that draw on experience rather than knowledge can help students become comfortable and more willing to take a risk on a deeper question later in the class. 3. Consider using repetition with question, asking the same thing throughout class and building upon the answer as instruction progress. 4. If students are reluctant to speak, you can ask for a show of hand as a response. Uh, 5. Use question to clarify instruction or summarize a point. 6. Try to avoid asking, does everyone understand or is that clear? Students will typically not speak it in a group when they are confused. 7. Experiment with asking questions using Google Forms or polls everywhere. So, what can we learn from this topic? Of course, the things we need to consider a lot when we want to be a good teacher. So, prepare and pay attention to what things will help us become good teacher. I hope that the points that I discussed will be beneficial for audience. I sincerely appreciate your attention today, and that brings us to the end. I would like to thank you for your time and attention today. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.